India attained independence as a result of many disastrous and rousing incidents. Many freedom fighters sacrificed their lives in this great freedom struggle, and many were sentenced to death by the British people. Moving on to 74th treasurable year of our Indian independence, we would like to retain the struggle of India to attain liberty to breathe from the suffocation given by the British rule. The Indian independence movement began in 1857 and lasted until 1947. Before the beginning of the movement, India had never known the political freedom and right to expression, as it was under the foreign rule since 1605. Foreign rulers had occupied the country and the natives were subjected to racism and enforcement of Christianity by British. All these things commenced as a result of Vasco da Gama's discovery of sea route to India in 1497, which paved the path for several Europeans entering into India for trades. British rule began by the establishment of East India Company in 1600. This was led by Robert Clive in 1757, who defeated the rulers of Bengal. Then the British got control over Bengal, Bihar and Orissa. Then started the Indian soldiers and people taking a revolt against British, which was termed as India's first war of independence. On one hand, British rulers continued to forcibly take regions that were ruled by Indians, and on other hand, the usage of cartridges made by cow and pig fat affected injuriously the religious beliefs of the people. Then started a rebellion where Mangal Pandey attacked a British sergeant, which further led to hanging of Mangal Pandey and another Indian soldier by British rulers. Following this, many leaders emerged and started inspiring the society like Swami Vivekananda, Sir Aurobindo, Bankim Chandra Chatterjee, etc. In 1885, 73 Indian delegates founded Indian National Congress, which started giving suggestions to British Raj. But it represented only educational and higher classes of the society, and it failed to attract all the Muslims and made Muslims to become distrustful of Hindu reforms. In 1905, Lord Curzon partitioned the Bengal, which made people angry and started the phrase divide and rule. In 1914, during the First World War, India supports UK in expectation of gratitude and loyalty in the form of self-government, which took away the lives of many Indian soldiers in foreign lands. On other hand, in India, flu spread like an epidemic and killed many people, and hence started the crisis period of India, where the taxes and prices were increased abruptly. In 1919 emerged a new law named the Rowlatt Act, under which government got many powers, including ability to arrest people and keep them in prison without any trial, against which many people led a revolt and hence resulted in Jallianwala Bagh massacre, where 379 innocent people were killed and thousands of people were injured, and as a result of this, British lost the trust of Indian people. This paved the way for many revolutionary activities like Civil Disobedience Movement, which was a peaceful protest and decided 26 January 1930 would be the Independence Day to India. But many Indians did not believe the peaceful protests and thought armed struggle would be necessary to oust the British from India. During the Second World War, British people wanted Indians to be a part of the war and die in the name of freedom. This created a lot of dissatisfaction among Indians and rose to two big movements, Indian National Army of Subhash Chandra Bose and Quit India Movement of Gandhiji. Subhash Chandra Bose and many leaders did not like the British decision to drag India into Second World War, and as a result of this, British arrested him, but he managed to escape. He brought many victories to Indian National Army, and with the surrender of Japan, INA's operations were stopped. Later, he died in a plane crash whose conspiracies are not completely known. Later in 1942 started the Quit India movement with the slogan "Do or Die." Though the movement was said to be peaceful, it turned out to be violent in some places. British arrested over 1 lakh people, levied fines, dropped bombs, beat with sticks, and whatnot cruel activity. Due to unsatisfactory results of World War II and abrupt reduction in military, political, and economic power of British, they started to conduct discussions regarding independence to India with Indian National Congress Party. As a result of continuous slavery, struggle, sacrifice, pain, and tears of thousands and thousands of Indians, on midnight of 15th August 1947, India acquired independence and started to breathe the freedom of nativity. The right to expression and other rights to freedom today and India is going with was gained as a result of blood split out by the several Indians. Does this freedom was being utilized by us? What are we doing to show our gratitude to the struggle led by our nationalists? Though India is said to be independent, India lost its peace and violence is becoming a major threat nowadays. India was ranked 5th most dangerous country in the world for expats. Crime rate is increasing day to day. An average of 80 murders, 289 kidnaps, and 91 rapes were reported every single day across our country. Sexual assaults, acid attacks, ear-teasing are just becoming a daily news without which our newspapers would be empty. On the other hand, political scams are setting their own paths, leaving the people behind poverty. Hunger deaths are striking day by day in India. Over 7,000 Indians die of hunger every day in India. On one side, our freedom fighters gave their lives thinking that our future means a lot for them when compared to their lives, and here the situations were reversed. All these things are as a result of greediness and selfishness of the people. Here is the peak time to exist the shells of greediness and selfishness and bring out the humanity that existed in our deeper hearts. Love your people, love your country. Make the lives of thousands of soldiers worth to the peace and love that we spread to the world. India needs us. India needs the real Indians that shower up love and peace.